Insurance. Every abandoned asset holds untapped value. Bought wisely at $18,000, restored with before profit comes patience, before growth comes effort. Every layer of dust removed is a step closer to restoring value.
Value is often hidden beneath neglect. Restore the name, restore the reputation. Just as in business and halal.
When you open the door to a neglected asset, you don't just see damage, you see potential.
A disciplined investor changes environments before changing outcomes. Moving the asset into the right workspace is the first.
Every successful investment requires purification before appreciation. Cleaning the surface removes hidden risk and prepares the asset for value growth. True value is restored in the details others overlook. $800 allocated to precision cleaning protects the overall margin. Clarity follows purification. $500 invested in careful rinsing protects the surface and the margin. $45,500 committed with discipline.
Disassembly reveals truth. $650 allocated to labor and tooling strengthens foundation. $46,550 invested with intention.
Removing the seat reveals more than space. $800 $50 invested in skilled labor increases long.
Protection follows purification. $400 invested in proper drying prevents future damage and preserves return. $45,900 committed with structure.
Disassembly reveals truth. $650 allocated to labor and tooling strengthens foundation. $46,550 invested with intention.
Removing the seat reveals more than space. $800 $50 invested in skilled labor increases long.
Inspection protects investment. $1,200 allocated to rust treatment prevents long-term structural loss. $48,600.
Small components carry long-term value. $400 allocated to careful detail work protects originality. $49,000 invested with
small components carry long-term value. $400 allocated to careful detail work protects originality. $49,000 invested with discipline and structured planning.
Control begins at the center. $550 invested in precision removal protects originality. $49,550 now committed with strategy. Preservation protects long-term value. $500 allocated to careful trim removal prevents costly damage. $50,050 invested with structured planning. Removing corrosion protects long-term profit. $1,500 allocated to structural treatment prevents future loss. $51,550 invested with discipline and foresight. Stabilization secures the foundation. $1,200 allocated to chemical treatment protects structural integrity and long-term return. $52,750 invested with foresight and patience.
Major upgrades require controlled force. $2,500 allocated to suspension overhaul strengthens long-term performance and resale. $57,250 invested with strategic discipline.
The engine is the heart of value. $1,000 allocated for detailed inspection protects against hidden loss. $60,050 invested with discipline and structured planning.
Major transformation requires major commitment. $12,000 allocated for full mechanical overhaul secures long-term performance and value.
Stability creates precision. The engine is now secured, ready for detailed rebuilding and measured investment. Every bolt.
Precision determines outcome. A gasket may appear small, yet it protects the entire engine from loss. In halal wealth building, structure matters the same way. Floverse. Beneath every strong structure lies unseen maintenance. The undercarriage carries the weight. Just as disciplined financial foundation.
Precision lives in the smallest details. The camshaft controls timing, rhythm, and balance, just as disciplined financial planning controls cash flow and growth.
Inspection per rotation cycle reports controlled movements. Strength is built at the point of contact. Bearings carry rotation, reduce friction, and protect the core of the engine.
This is the center of motion. The crankshaft converts force into forward momentum. In halal entrepreneurship and
specification protects integrity. Every fastener tightened in the correct sequence distributes force evenly, preventing stress.
Reassembly is commitment. Each component returns with greater precision than before. When structure aligns correctly, strength multiplies. Refinement restores strength. These headers channel energy from combustion, and their efficiency depends on clean flow. This is the moment where preparation meets execution. The engine returns to its home, aligned with precision. Refinement follows correction. A smooth layer prepares the surface for precision shaping.
Precision shaping defines the final result. With each controlled pass, the surface moves closer to perfection.
Preparation defines precision. Every clean line begins with careful alignment. In restoration and in structured financial discipline, boundaries protect value.
Refinement is a process of controlled correction. With steady movement and patience, imperfections are reduced and clarity.
Transformation becomes visible. Layer by layer, depth replaces dullness and clarity replaces wear. Strategic effort, applied consistently, builds measurable value.
And then, after effort comes stabilization. Growth requires time to solidify, just as disciplined investments require patience. Clarity confirms completion. Reflection reveals precision. When effort is structured and consistent, results become.
The final detail returns to its place. Precision fitment completes the front profile. Careful installation ensures.
Foundation details complete the transformation. Clean interior lines reflect careful planning and patient execution. Features. Alignment defines direction. When control points are centered with precision, stability follows naturally. Measured decisions.
Foundation details complete the transformation. Clean interior lines reflect careful planning and patient execution.
Refinement lives in the smallest details. Careful attention to overlooked areas restores clarity and
Preparation protects performance. Clean input ensures smooth operation and sustained reliability. Strategic resource.
Steady output reflects disciplined rebuilding. Consistent rhythm signals structural balance and controlled performance.
Restoration is not only repair, it is renewal of character and precision. Under open sky, craftsmanship